Okay, so welcome to the 12-week year. Again, it's based on a book that you're able to achieve what you can achieve in 1 year, diba? In January to December, in just 12 weeks. The idea as well is, diba, usually, kapag fourth quarter na, pag December na, kapag fourth quarter na, let's say sa basketball, dun mo lang tinotodo. Dun lang natin ginagawa what needs to be done. Kasi sobrang layo ng deadline. So when we have a shortened deadline, we look at 1 year as just 12 weeks and then we reset. We will be more productive. That's the concept of the 12-week year. I mean, that's why with Starbright, we are now doing like our programs in tranches every quarter. If you've seen, if you've attended the agency meetings already, diba, the incentive programs may be changed per quarter if it's not effective. Ganun yun. So, yung incentive program natin ng April, May, and June, if we deem that it's not effective, we can introduce a new one agad. Meron kagad tayong opportunity to adjust. Unlike kapag 1 year siya, ang hirap mag-adjust, di ba? Ganon. So, it will make all of us productive. That's one of the benefits of this system. The key concept, again, is if you have great ideas and strategies, it will be worthless unless you will be able to implement it. So the key goal for this strategy is really implementation. The marketplace, this world, only reward those ideas that get executed. So it's good that you have ideas, but it's very important for the execution, right? And I need you guys, I need all of you. That's why we have different committees already, and I would like to thank the ACE committee for coming up with new programs, diba, led by Neil, Argel, and Rohel. No, so yun. And then we have different committees. No, so malaking bagay yan because when we have different teams and then different leaders for that, more ideas get executed. You know, that's one of my strengths, by the way, just to share with you, in the company that I run. That's where I focus on. No? Kahit konti lang yung idea, mahalaga ma-execute siya kaagad. Yun yung importance niya kasi sa akin. No, so there are 5 disciplines of the 12-week year that support execution and success. No, just to review. Number 1 is vision. Kailangan meron tayong foresight of what we want to achieve and create here in Film Life. So siguro, just to share with you, or just to have a brief conversation, can you type in the chat box, ano yung pinaka-main vision mo of being in Film Life? Diba? Kumita lang ba ng pera? I believe it's not about that, diba? What's your main vision about being part of Film Life? Sorry na-type natin dyan. So, type mo dyan, no? Ano yung pinaka-nakikita mo? Ano yung gusto mong ma-achieve talaga, the bigger vision? Kailangan meron. Right? Maybe a lifetime member of MDRT, ganun ba? To be eventually a TOT, to build your own rest house. Kasi kasama yon, di ba? To build for my own retirement, a comfortable retirement, yun yung gusto mo, that's a bigger vision. Number 2 is planning. Kapag meron kang big vision, pinagpaplanuhan siya. If you remember when we had that session with Jim P, di ba, pinagsulat tayo ng vision natin, what do we really want to achieve? And I hope you always go back to that. In the future sessions, I'll be running, again, a visioning exercise that I run with my coaches. Ayan, sabi ni Dennis, ang vision niya is to build a team of leaders and millionaires. Sabi ni Marie, more people to protect and save. Diba? Maybe we can have a number, like for example, I want 1,000 clients. 1,000 people I protect. That's a big vision, and then that's something that is really tangible kasi nabibilang mo siya. So you don't stop in just being an MDRT. Diba? Because you want 1,000. Sabi ni Gerald, 100 mission-driven leaders. Our vision with Starbright is at least 1,000 happy financial advocates. That's what we want to create. Right? 1,000. We will go for 1,000. And then 100 mission-driven millionaires. Diba? Yun ang goal eh. Right? Sige. So we need planning. Pagpaplanuhan natin siya. And then of course, process control. We set up a process and then we should be able to control that process. Naalala niyo yung VOD or the Valley of Despair? Diba? It's okay to feel down, but we have to bounce back as fast as we can, no, through proper mind setting, and of course, the support that we get. Another thing is, of course, scorekeeping. Dapat tinututukan natin yung scores. And then time use. How do we use our time? Napag-usapan to last Saturday with Limitless, di ba? It's not about time management, sabi ni Coach Mariel. It's about priority management. What do you prioritize? So let's review that. What's different with the 12-week planning? Because this is really part of just not just goal setting but also planning. Is that it's numbers based. Dapat measurable siya. It's focused. Konti lang yung goal mo, hindi marami. No? That's why there's also a critical few. We believe that if you put in the big rocks first, mas madali nang i-fit in yung smaller rocks in your container. Now, these are the important metrics and terminologies that we will be using. You will be setting goals that are measurable at the end of 12 weeks. So imagine July 1. No? So 30 days din naman yun kasi 13 weeks ang isang quarter. So 12 weeks, approximately you start, let's say today or next week, it will be the first Monday of July. For the next 12 weeks, what do you want to achieve? And we will just be focusing on one personal and one professional. I hope you are already thinking about it. So goals are just milestones to achieve your vision. Again, remind ko yon. Goals are just milestones to achieve your vision. Example, in the next 12 weeks, I want to ensure 15 clients. No? Parang 5 a month, so 15. Pero the 15 save lives is not really the end goal. Tama, di ba? The bigger vision is I want to save, let's say, 1,000 lives. I want to protect 1,000 lives. So 15 is just a step towards the 1,000 lives. Di ba? Let's say if you want in this, for example, for the next 12 weeks, you want 1 million ANP. Kunyari yun yung gusto mo. 1 million ANP or FYP. Di ba? That is just one step closer to being an MDRT or to being a lifetime MDRT if it's 10 years MDRT ka, di ba? Yun. So, but you got to zero in. Yes, you have a big goal, but you got to zero in for the next 12 weeks. One personal, one professional. So sa personal naman, di ba? For example, maybe I want to be able to do, let's say, 100 push-ups at the end of 12 weeks. Di ba? Pero ang bigger vision mo is a healthy you maintain your weight, or maybe you want to live up to age 80 so that I can see my grandkids. That's a vision for personal life. Kailangan nakikita mo yon. The reason why you will exercise, the reason why you will eat healthy today is because you see that moving forward, you want to live a happy life, and even you want to, maybe I want to go to a cruise with not just with my kids but with my grandkids. Example, yun yung personal vision mo. Di ba? Something that gets you excited. And the reason you want to take care of your health now is because you want to go there. Klaro ba yun? So please type in AHA or the exclamation point if you are learning or if you have great realizations so that I know I'm connecting with you. Para nakikita ko yung chat ninyo. Right. Okay. Now, kapag meron ka ng goal na naset, thank you for that. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Anthony. Pag meron ka ng goal na naset, we write down tactics every week. Ano yung action steps na gagawin mo every week para ma-achieve mo yung goal mo? So tactics are sentences that start with a verb. So may action siya kasi verb nga, no? Now, that defines the action that you will take for this week. So meaning, hindi siya, ang tactic is hindi 10 set appointments. No? Hindi siya ganun. Hindi ganun ang kailangan gawin. No? So ang tactic is, ayun nga, I will call, diba? I will call 20 clients this week. Parang ganun. So dapat merong call 10 clients this week. Something like that. Yun dapat yung tactic. Or maybe record 2 TikTok videos this week. Ganon. Dapat meron siyang action verb. Diba? Or maybe create my estate planning presentation. Dapat matatapos siya this week. So meron siyang action step that will help you achieve your goal for the next 12 weeks. Right? Yan, thank you sa mga nag-exclamation point, dumadami na. Right? So yun yung tactics, yun yung difference ng goals versus tactics. Goals is something that you want to achieve, may numerical value siya. Tactics is an action step. Kailangan gagawin mo siya, and then i-check mo at the end of the week kung nagawa mo nga. Ganon. So, pwede rin dyang follow up all my 4 collections for the week. Diba? So, follow up mo sila or set appointments doon sa mga closables ko for the week. You can even write down names. So, for example, I will set appointments to close the sale or for payments. Kunyari let's say si John, no, si Apple. Yan, susulat mo yung mga pangalan nila, yung mga clients mo. That's tactics. Now, just to also remind you, to help you perform better, no, there are the 3 elements of the weekly routine. That's the weekly plan, wherein every week isusulat mo kung ano yung gagawin mo, which are the tactics. Number 2 is the peer support. Yun yung tinatawag na WAM. Yung WAM is the group or the weekly action meeting, a weekly accountability meeting with your group. So you will have, your unit managers will be setting you up with your groups. Diba? And then parang maximum of 3 people in your group. Dapat nag-meet kayo 10 to 15 minutes lang just to check whether nagawa mo ba yung action plan or hindi. Yun lang siya. And then yung scorekeeping kasi, yun. I-check mo lang ano yung mga nagawa mo, ano yung mga hindi mo nagawa. Am I clear with that? So ganun lang. Every week, susulat mo lang ano yung gagawin mo for the week, kaya preferably Monday yung meeting. And then, yun nga, yung peer support. So parang pag may accountability ka, you say what you will do, mas nanggaling siya sa'yo. So mas accountable ka doon. And then you will just check whether or not nagawa mo yung action plans mo for the week. Yun lang, para dun lang yung scorekeeping. The idea of the 12-week year is, sabi ni Jim Key, kapag around 80% ng action plans mo nagagawa mo every week, most likely, ma-achieve mo yung goal mo. So you don't focus on the goal lang, you focus on the weekly action plans. Right? Yun yung purpose ng WAM. So, ang mangyayari ganito. So if you can already, I want you to think of a personal goal and a professional goal. So go ahead and write it down now in a piece of paper or in your notepad sa cellphone mo. Diba? Just write down ano yung ano yung personal goal mo muna. Diba? So yun nga, let's say I want to lose, let's say 10 pounds for the next 12 weeks. Kunyari yun yung personal goal mo. Or maybe I want to be able to eat healthy food for the next 12 weeks. Kunyari, once a week, so parang 12 healthy food days. Ganon. So parang 12 days of healthy food lang yung kakainin ko. Parang ganon. So you can put that there. So ano pa ba? Maybe an exercise goal. Yun nga. Let's say, I'm able to do 500 jump ropes. No? So yun yung goal mo for 12 weeks, after 12 weeks. So kunyari sa first week, nakaka-100 ka muna, and then probably 150, then eventually you go to 500. Ano ba yung personal goal mo? Right? That's the goal. Again, hindi mo gagawin yung personal goal mo if hindi clear yung vision. Kaya dapat alam mo para saan. What's the bigger purpose? Next is the professional goal. So sa professional goal, yun yung about Film Life. So you can do ANP, you can do Save Lives, you can do FYP. Usually yun lang naman. Diba? Or number of recruits, coded, for example, kung leader ka. Just focus on one. It doesn't mean ito lang yung gagawin mo. I just wanna clarify. Pero for the program, for the system, ito yung big rocks mo. Ibig sabihin, maybe non-negotiable sa'yo. Hindi pwedeng hindi mo siya ma-achieve in the next 12 weeks. One personal, one professional. Right? And then eventually, we'll be putting in tactics. Maximum of 5 tactics lang. So we'll be writing kung ano yung tactics natin every week, and then maximum of 5 lang. Para madaling din i-score, di ba? So kunyari, 4 out of 5, that's 80%. 3 out of 5, that's 60%. Ganun, madali siyang tutukan. And then of course, hindi ka rin ma-overwhelm. 5 lang yung kailangan mong gawin for the week. Ayun. So, we also reviewed, part of the review that we did ng mga leaders, we talked about the 3 principles that are the foundation of high performance para maging high-performing team tayo. Number 1 is accountability. Para doon talaga yung WAM or the weekly accountability meeting. Number 2 is commitment. Nasa sayo yan. 'Di ba? And for example, it's you attending ACE every week. And I thank you. I congratulate you for attending today. 'Di ba? Commitment to the team. Dahil part to ng schedule ng team, you know that's part of your responsibility, so you're there. So I like that. A commitment to your small group, 'di ba? And then commitment to your tactics. Sinabi mo ito yung gagawin mo for the week, you commit to that, tapusin mo siya. 'Di ba? Gagawin natin siya. And then of course, yung greatness in the moment. 'Di ba? A lot of times what you call this? A lot of times, for example, we procrastinate doing things. 'Di ba? What we need to do is to focus kapag this is part of the time use, kapag sinet mo, let's say 9 a.m. to 12 noon, Mondays, it will be my Film Life block time. Now, dapat doon 100% Film Life lang. Mamaya na yung let's say, kunyari, kung setting appointments ka, mamaya na yung pag-check ng mga what you call this, yung mga concerns ng clients. Later na siya. Ibang day siya kasi whirlwind John. Panggulo lang siya. 'Di ba? If you set 9 to 12, let's say prospecting, setting appointments, learning, you focus on that. That's greatest in the moment. 'Di ba? Being 100% on your block time. Kaya marami tayong hindi na-achieve. Let's say we become unproductive even though we're so busy. Kasi nga we don't focus on the greatness in the moment. No, a lot of times pag nandito ka lang, let's say 9 to 12, ang usapan makapag-set ng appointments, matapos yung videos, magawa mo yung prospecting. Just allocate that 3 hours todo. And then mamaya na yun, let's say for your personal life. Ganon, for your personal for your family. Kasi there's time for them, there's time for your business as well. 'Di ba? So mag-allot ka lang ng perfect time. Kunyari 2 hours on a Saturday. Kunyari dun sa mga part-timers, no? Let's say 2 hours on a Saturday, that's my Film Life block time. No? Gawin mo na doon, todo mo na doon. Pati mag-isip ka na, be more creative. Kung wala kang magawa, let's say wala kang maisip na gawin, use that time to also be creative and think of ways how you can achieve your goals. Ganun yung greatness in the moment. Dahil naka-block yung time mo, ubusin mo yung time na yon for film-related activities because there will always be also activities for your nagbablock ka ng schedule for your relaxation. 'Di ba? Nagbablock ka ng schedule for play and fun. For Netflix, I highly recommend those things as well. Go Netflix, okay yan. Go play PS4 or PS5 or Nintendo Switch, that's fine. I do that. Yesterday, I was just watching NBA 9 a.m. to 12 noon. That's fine. Don't be guilty about it. But when you also allocate time for Film Life, let's say now, 9 a.m. to 12 noon, todo rin. No distractions, ubusin mo yung oras mo for Film Life din. Okay ba yon? Type in the exclamation point if you agree or if you know that you will also commit to the greatness in the moment. According to Henry Ford, ayan, thank you, Israel, you can't build a reputation on what you're going to do. Yung nasa isip mo lang, you're going to do. 'Di ba? Kailangan talaga gawin. So, block that time, 9 to 12 for example, and just do whatever you can. If you will ask me, ganun din ako. Kaya kami nila Red, pupunta kami sa office. Yung block time ko ng office, let's say 9 to 4 p.m. right now, I make it a point, may natapos ako. I remember last Wednesday, nandoon kami, no? So, I had to go hanggang 2:30. And it was already 1:30 na. Sabi ko, wala pa ako nagagawa kasi nung umaga, nag-meeting ako with Next Gen ng Starbright, no? So sabi ko, kailangan magawa ko yung slides ko for the next video. So I was able to finish my slides for the next video and I was able to shoot it before 12 to 2:30. So nakauwi ako ng 3 o'clock kasi kailangan ko nasa bahay ng 3 o'clock last Wednesday. So I made it a point na yung time na in-spend ko kahit konti lang, productive siya. That's greatness in the moment. And you can still have time for your family and for yourself. Okay ba yon? Yes, be 100% whatever you are. Because so that when you're with your family, you can also be 100% not thinking about work. When you're playing and watching Netflix or whatever that is, you can also be 100% and not being guilty. Right? That's what you can do. When you are 100% with where you are, you can be also 100% in other things. Okay ba yun? That's the greatest in the moment. Okay, so that's effective time use. Diba? Sabi nga, if you're not in control of your time, then you cannot be in control of your results. So be in control. Have strategic block. So yun yung sinasabi ko. No? Let's say Monday to Saturday, or whatever, if you work on a Sunday, Monday to Sunday, just choose the strategic block for Film Life. And are you telling me it's 9 to 5? I don't believe. No, 9 to 6, hindi naman, di ba? Maglagay ka lang ng strategic block. Ano ba yung times mo with Film Life? Okay, ACE, 9 to 11:30 Monday. What else? Maybe 4 to 5 p.m. ng Monday din. Or maybe on a Tuesday, ano ba yun? Maybe 9 to 12 ulit. Di ba? And you have a lot more time for your other stuff. Even if you're part-time. No, for those who are part-time here, okay, anong oras ko magagawin sa Film Life? Maybe 5 to 7 p.m. ng MWF. Okay, basta lahat yan Film Life. Maybe on a Saturday, 9 to 12, tsaka 3 to 6. Yeah, structured work week. You block that time. To elevate further from the structured work week is that commitment. Na pag sinabi mo ito, you make sure may magagawa ka. Hindi lang just sa setting appointments doon. Pag wala kang appointment, sinabi mo 5 to 7 p.m. Film Life siya, either you watch our YouTube videos for you to learn, either you call your manager, sir, pwede ba tayo mag one-on-one, coach mo naman ako or mentor mo naman ako. Diba? Whatever that is, that will make you productive. That's how I actually run my life. That's why I still have time for other things, because pag ito nakakommit Film Life, todo 100%. Yun yung gagawin ko. No, para hindi ako maging guilty, even if I travel. Now, one of my goals is actually, let's say, travel for 6 months. No? So travel for 6 months, di ba? Sabi, bawal daw yun kasi wala ka sa office. But I will make sure that I will be able to afford it. No, not just monetary, but also results-wise. Because during the time na nandito ako sa office, or nasa Film Life ako, todo rin. No, so for me, that's my value. So kahit mawala ako ng 30 days, for example, because I used to travel laging 30 days, dapat ramdam pa rin. No? Kumbaga, okay lang. I can afford that to do that. Next, buffer block. These are the errands. Diba? Ito yung mga emails na kailangan i-send, concerns ng clients, dapat may ibang schedule siya. Para hindi na kinakain yung oras mo for strategies. So maybe 1 hour in a day, 1.5 hour in a day. No, so you use that for those concerns. Diba? For example, ngayon, wala naman akong time to handle concerns because I'm handling is on another time kami. Like for example, later I scheduled a 3:30 meeting for some of the errands that I need to do. Ganon. So you use a buffer block for that. And then, ang pinaka-important at pinaka-favorite nating lahat, no, please type in fun or breakout if you like the number 3. Diba? So we want a breakout block. If you want to jog, go ahead, jog. If you want to do gardening, tinatanong ni Miss Del last Saturday, is gardening a derailer? Not if it's in a breakout block. Diba? Yan, fun. Yan gusto natin, diba? Ilagay mo siya once a week, guys. Once a week, yun ang rule. Once a week, 3 hours in a week, ideally, no, meron ka lang breakout block doon para no, no guilt. Guilt-free having fun. Fun time. Okay yun. That is to make sure na dahil nag-enjoy ka at medyo nagigilty ka ng konti kasi hindi ka nag-work, pag nag-work ka, todo ka rin. Diba? Yun yung mahalaga. No? So, you put breakout blocks. Whatever you feel, whatever is that means for you, whether it's preparing food for your family, is it your fun time, well and good. Whether it's you going for a massage or just relaxing, swimming with your family, well and good. Diba? Whether it's playing basketball or watching TV, okay lang siya. Diba? Finishing all the series mo, diba? Okay lang siya. Basta naka-breakout siya. May separate time for that and may separate time for work. It's the same concept like the reason why we allocate our finances, di ba? Meron tayong finances for play and fun para guilt-free spending din siya. Ganun yun eh. So when we are financial advisors, we can also share and talk about this, di ba? The importance of time blocking, right? So can you type in time if you like the topic about time? Because guys, this is one of the most important topics that you will learn. When you master managing your priorities and handling your time. Yan si Carol, nakita ko nag-type dyan. We had a conversation na ito yung concern niya. No, so when you master handling your time, you'll really be limitless. Isa to sa secret of that limitless success. No, because you will feel you have so much time. No, so ako, I still feel I have so much time. I feel I'm still not doing enough work. Yun yung feeling ko kasi alam ko ang dami kong breakout time. Ganon. So feeling ko ang tamad ko pa. So yun yung na-feel ko because I have scheduled that and minsan nagigilty ako ano ba, kailangan ko ba mag-work pero hindi eh. Breakout time to eh. No? So kailangan, ayan si Karin, no? Lagi natin nabibigyan ng feedback na magpahinga ka naman. And so lagay natin yan. Ayan, si Dayan. Yung mga millennials love this. We need this. Diba? Yes, we're there for the mission. We want to help other people. But you cannot give, let's say love. We cannot give love if you don't have. Diba? So you gotta fill in your love tank. Fill it up ulit lagi. So that we can give 100% as well. Now, when we help other people. We are in the service industry. We help other people. The leaders, our managers, we give so much. We help our advisors so much. We give so much time. So we cannot afford not to give ourselves time as well. So kaya tuwang-tuwa ako si Miss Nina, di ba, pumunta sa Lokban. Maganda yon because it's refreshing. Di ba? It's refilling, refueling. Ang metaphor namin dyan, kung ang kotse nga nagpapagas, nagpapa-full tank ulit kasi nauubos yung gas. Tapos tayo, wala tayong refilling and refueling, we cannot do that. Right? We are helping so many clients, so many people. Right? We get rejected so much. We cannot not have breakout block. Right? So Starbright mentality is winning mentality, di ba? So yes, as promised, no, 30 minutes, natapos ko yung topic na yon. Any questions before I just show you a, what you call this, a monitoring sheet. So di ba, naalala nyo doon sa 12-week year, meron tayong website. So wala tayong access doon ngayon, but we created a Google Sheet for you to monitor your tactics. Right? So, sige, as I share those, as I shift my screen share, you can also type in your questions if you have questions. So sige, i-address natin yan later. So just to share with you, I have this form. Actually, matagal na itong gawa, early this year pa. No, so, and for my direct team, you know this. We have an annual goals calculator. Siguro I will get a volunteer as well. No, sino gusto mag-volunteer? Dito sa goals calculator na to, meron tayong goal for FYP, ANP, and then save lives. No? So tapos tinitingnan niya yung minimum goal mo for the month. It will tell you yung minimum goal mo for the month and for the quarter. Both for all for FYP, ANP, and then save lives. No? So sino gusto mag-volunteer? Kung wala, magtatawag ako. Sige, while waiting for the volunteer, please type in me if gusto mo mag-volunteer. Ito yung 12-week year na monitoring, no? So, tanggalin ko lang yung mga weeks. So, for example, meron kang business goal, lalagay mo dyan, tsaka personal goal, and then dito mo itatype yung tactics mo. So, just for example, let's say ang business goal ko, let's say 30 save lives. So, parang 10 a month, di ba? Anong gagawin ko this week para ma-achieve ko yung save lives? Maybe set, kung let's say call 50 clients this week. So parang 10 a day. Pero ano pa? So ano pa yung pwede kong magawa para makakuha ko ng save lives? Maybe follow up clients from last quarter na hindi pa nagbayad. Ayan. So maybe at least all clients na lang para makakolekta din ako. Ano pa? Maybe, what else? Maybe create Canva collaterals or posters. Let's say 2. For the week lang naman muna iniisip natin, di ba? And then probably for your personal goal, maybe you would want to just, yun nga, sabihin natin 500 jump ropes. Yun yung uso ngayon. Be able to do 500 jump ropes. Then maybe this week, I'll do, let's say, jump rope 3 times a week.
DJ.
Sige.
Mangingi ka naman ng volunteer pang senior, ha?
Sige po.
Hindi, okay lang yan. Pero mamaya, yung mag-a-apply sa mga yours, hindi ako.
Yeah, sige po. Okay lang. Kung merong magvo-volunteer. Ayun. Ano pa ba? Like, let's think of someone, like for example, like just walk 5 minutes a day. Or a total of, kasi gusto natin for the week goal, no? Walk a total of, sabi natin 35 minutes this week. Kunyari yun muna. Kasi next week, pwede mo yung change. I feel confident with 35 minutes, no? Gawin natin 45 minutes naman. Something like that. Yes. Ano lang, total of 5 tactics lang for all your goals, para simple. And then, pag nagawa mo kasi siya, kunyari, no, walk a total of 35 minutes, yes or no ka lang dyan. So, madali siyang tignan, no? Let's say, call 50 clients. Wala tong percentage. Kung 49 lang ang natawagan mo, no ka dito. Ganun po ka-clear yung tactics. Diba? Kasi, again, it doesn't really matter naman. It's just yes or no. Kung sinabi mo sa sarili mo, and this is your commitment to yourself, 50, dapat 50. Ganon. O let's say, hindi mo na follow up lahat ng clients mo, no ka din dito. Naka-create ka ng 2 Canva o DS ka dito. Di ba? For example, naka-perform ka ng even more than 3 times a week. Yes ka rito. Di 3 out of 5 ka. Di ba? 60%. Ganun siya. And then, sa next meeting nyo, dapat ready ka na ulit for your tactics. And guys, ganito gawin. Huwag mo pong i-copy-paste lang to. Na-experience ko na kasi to, kina-copy-paste lang to ng mga coaches. No? So hindi. If let's say, ayaw mo na mag-create ng Canva posters kasi it's not your plan for the week, huwag yan ang gawin mo. Kunyari sabihin mo, this time naman, I will maybe list down all my, all my existing clients. O for example, wag naman all, no? Kasi set up yan. Let's say, 10 of my existing clients who might get another policy. Diba? So that's part of your tactic for the week. Iisip ka every week, ano yung kailangan kong gawin this week to help me get closer to my, let's say, to my goal, na 30 saved lives. Ganun siya. So dapat po ito every week ginagawa. No, hindi siya yung inisip mo na at kinopy-paste mo na lang yan for the week na kung ano gagawin mo ng week 1, yun na yung gagawin mo every week. Hindi po ganun. No? Let's say this time, set up sa akin yung 3 times a week, maybe 2 times a week lang. No, parang ganun. Or maybe, let's say, perform a total of 500 jump ropes for the week. Pero ito para yung 500 jump ropes in 1 day. Yun yung goal mo. So dito for the week muna. No, so you can think of those things. And your WAM group can also help you. Yun yung purpose din ng accountability. No? And I will also ask the leaders to visit your WAM meetings once in a while. If I can even do that, I can do that as well. And I ensure your leaders know how to coach. Kasi sometimes nagkakaproblema lang tayo sa tactics. Mali yung mga tactics. Hindi siya tactic, nagiging goal siya. Kunyari, ilalagay mo rito 100K ANP. Hindi po siya tactic. No? Kunyari, ang goal mo rito is 1 million ANP hanggang sa 12 weeks. Gusto ko maka 100K ANP this week. Hindi yun tactic. 100K ANP is not a tactic. The tactic is what will you do to get 100K ANP. It may be follow up ko yung closable ko last week. No, kunyari, follow up for payment, client let's say Eva. Ganon. Susulat mo dyan specifically what you will do this week to make sure that you will get your mini goal for the week. Ganon. So clear ba? Any questions? I like this tactics part. Ayun. Kasi it's clearer. Thank you for that, Miss Eva. We need to write down and then you can scrutinize and coach one another in your one group. Ay, hindi yan tactic, goal yan. Diba? Ganun, yun kasi yung difference ng goal. Minsan puro goal lang yung naiisip natin. Ganon. So yun, anong tactic mo for the week? O maybe it can even be, like especially sa mga first weeks, no? It can even be buy a jump rope. Kunyari lang wala ka pang jump rope. Yun muna. Or let's say, ask Zach to have a short jump rope session. Kunyari lang. Diba? That's part of tactics. Kasi kailangan mo siyang gawin to help you go closer to your goals, no? Kunyari naman, if it's a health goal, I don't know, maybe I need a sample, mas maganda. So pahingi po ng baka merong gustong mag volunteer. Meron ba? Kung wala, magtatawag ako. Tawagin natin si Sige, si Karin tayo para pwedeng pang millennial tsaka pwedeng pang Nyora.
Bakit naramdaman ko ako tatawagin mo?
Kasi may benta rin talaga, so hindi lang kita natawag.
Karin.
So,
Ay, ginawan ako bigla. Okay.
Sige, yan. Anong FYP goal mo for the year?
FYP?
Yeah.
5M eh.
Okay, 5M. Sige lang. ANP.
Ay, sandali. Parang baliktad yata ako. Ang ANP ko, sorry. Sandali.
ANP is 5M for the Santorini. FYP.
FYP. Mga ganyan. 6M. FYP. Para pasok sa laan. Pasok lahat. Kinakabahan. Okay.
Pero usually, mas malaki yung yung ANP sa FYP.
Hindi. Plus subsequent kasi
Tapos ito puro annual to. Kasi pag nag-monthly ka, hindi ko pa. Sige, anyway, just for conversation. Save lives.
100.
100. Sige, perfect. So, just want to show you first how this computerized thing works. Nakailang save lives ka nung January, February, isa-isahin mo naman. Sige nga.
10 yata ako nung January. So, wait lang. Kukunin ko lang yung...
Computerized Ardel. Ayan, sige, go.
And, naku, sandali, hindi ko nakabisado. Wait. Nung last, siguro,
sige.
5 yata ako nung February. Wait.
Okay.
Nandito sa data ko. Open ko lang po, mabilis lang. 5 din
sige
yata
lang.
ako nung March.
Okay.
Spread ko na lang habang ino-open ko. Naka-ready dito. April 7 ata ako. Basta parang total ko nasa 41 na ako eh.
Sige. May ilan? 5 ka nung May or 6?
7 ako ng May.
7 ng May?
Tapos ngayon, 5 na siguro ako. Approved na yata yung isa.
Okay. So 39 pa lang to. Baka may nami-miss out ka, no?
Baka may na-miss out ako. Sige.
So anyway, this is just, I just want to show you, kung gusto mo is 100, ang goal mo is 25 per quarter, di ba? Tama yun eh. 25 every 3 months, no? Pero dahil naka-20 ka lang nung first quarter, sinasabi nito na dapat 30 ka ng second quarter para humabol ka. Parang gano'n. So dahil naka-19 ka lang ngayon, kunyari 19 ka pa lang, 36 ka na next quarter. Dapat ka mag-12 a month.
Okay.
Para ma-hit mo yung goal. So yun lang naman yung sinasabi nitong goals calculator. No, so it will show you, if you input it here, it will show you magkano pa dapat yung kailangan mong gawin. This is really perfect for people na really want to monitor their goals. How about ANP and FYP? Kahit estimate lang, just to show yung lang nito.
Okay, yung FYP ko kasi nasa 2,054,329 na ako ngayon.
Sige. So 2 million. Sabihin natin 2 million, no? So estimate ko na lang muna, no? Estimate ko na lang muna. Kunyari, ang goal mo is 6 million, no? So kunyari, naka 300,000 ka nung January, naka 300,000 ka nung Feb, naka 400,000 ka nung March. Tapos ganun din dito. Sorry. 400,000. And then 300,000. 54, 354. Ayan. O di 2,054,000 ka na, di ba? Ayan. Kunyari lang yan. For you to get your goals, ito pa yung kailangan mo. Kailangan mong mag 2.4 million next quarter. Titignan ka lang muna sa existing quarter. Ayun. Which is 815,000 per month. So kailangan mo mag 815 sa July. Yun lang yung sinasabi nito. Kasi pag kunyari bitin ka dyan, let's say 600 ka lang dyan, mag-a-adjust yung August mo. O, 1 million ka na. O, parang ganon. So, yun lang. So this will just show you that this is what you need. No? Depende sa goal mo. Yun. The same thing with your ANP. Ilang ka ng ANP?
Siguro nasa 1.650.
1.6. So parang 1.7. So parang 850 per quarter. So sabihin na lang natin 250, 300, 300. Ayan. Copy ko na lang muna to. Ayan, no? So may 1.7 ka na. Ang kailangan mo to hit 5,683,000 a month. So doon ka titingin sa existing month. No? Disregard nyo muna yung ibang buwan kasi tumataas yan pag zero ka eh. No? So kailangan mo itong i-hit. Ayan, or 2 million next quarter for you to get Santorini. Yun lang. So it helps you, every month, if you take a look at this, it helps you zero into your goal. Monitor. So now, punta tayo sa 12-week year. No? Ito talaga yung pinaka... Ano yung business goal mo and personal goal mo?
Business goal. Di ba, ililipat ko lang dyan yung business goal, yung 5 AM, A, and P, ganyan?
Hindi. For the 12 weeks, imagine July, August, September.
Okay.
Yung 12 weeks mo na yun.
So yung parang kulang ko?
Pwede yon, yes. So that can be good, like 2 million.
2M, oo. Kasi,
so is that what you want?
Yes.
Sige, so 2M ANP, just for the purpose of time, mabilis lang. And then personal goal.
Personal goal. Ano ba yung parang lose ng timbang, parang ganon, to 54
Pwede yun,
to 50?
pwedeng time with family, whatever that is. Let's say, kunyari at the end of September, gusto mong madala yung family mo sa, di ba, ganito, or makapag, let's say, kainan kayo, whatever that is. No, whatever that goal is that you feel it's personal, it's not business. It can be weight, it can be relationship goal, ganon.
Nakikita ko sa personal, di ko maisip. Okay. Siguro na lang, yung family travel na lang by December. Kasi syempre, pwede ba yun?
So parang nakabook na, ganon.
Oo.
Sige, so gawin natin yan. Sige, book a family outing for December. So dapat bayad na to, nakapili ka na, di ba? So kasama ngayon yun sa magiging tactics. Search for a place, alamin kung magkano, kontakin yung mga kaibigan mo, something like, ay mga family mo, kasama yun sa tactics. Klaro, in the next 12 weeks. Yun yun. So meron kang something that you look forward to, pero kailangan mo siyang gawin on a weekly basis. Ganon. So, okay.
Sige,
so now my question is, what you need to do, kunyari lang itong week na to, no? What you need to do this week para mapalapit ka dun sa 2 million and then mabook yung family outing?
Create more sales.
How will you create more sales? How will you create more sales? Anong specific action yung gagawin mo this week? This week lang, wag mo tingnan generic.
Okay.
Kasi dyan naman yung, pag ganun kasi gagawin mo siya weekly lang. So this week.
Top my VIP client.
Sorry?
Top my VIP client, like, find VIP client. Tama ba?
How will you find VIP clients?
Referrals
ano
from
specific
referrals from my COI.
as
Existing
referrals?
VIP client. As referrals for my COI.
From my ilang VIP clients para mas specific?
5. Kasi
From
kung
5.
1 million na kasi yun, if ever.
Ayan. So as referrals from 5 of my VIP clients. Okay ba yan?
Okay. Tapos yun sa bandang dulo
what
nito,
else?
yung parang arrow down. Ano nakalagay dun, Sir DJ? Yes or no
Saan?
lang. Kung
Hindi. Yes or no lang to.
Okay.
So next Monday, i-check mo kung kinausap mo ba yung 5 at humingi ka ng referral. Pag 4 lang na client na kinausap mo, no to. No
pa din. Okay.
Oo, no pa din siya. Kasi walang percentage, guys, ang tactics. Ito yung that's why we need to create this this sample. Walang percentage ang tactics. Walang check 80%, walang ganun. Walang check 99%. Pag sinabi mong 5, 5 talaga dapat. Ganon. So kung gustingin mo 3 lang ang kaya mong gawin for the week, wala namang magja-judge sa'yo. Ilagay mo 3, parang ganon. Kasi pwede namang next week pa yung 2 eh.
Okay.
Diba? Ganon siya. So ano?
Yeah, okay yan. Okay. Tama. Kasi,
So 5.
para ma-push din.
Tama. Okay, tama. Diba? Kasi kung hindi, kunyari, 4, example lang 4 lang yung nagawa mo this week, pwede mo naman gawin yung isa next week. Yun nga lang, no ka dito. Yun lang naman yun. So just be honest with your report. Wala namang magagalit sa'yo. Diba? Ganun eh. So yun naman yun. So next.
Ano na ba?
Ano pa? Pwede mong gawin?
Referrals.
To get 2 million in.
Policy, at least 5 policy review from my existing client.
So set 5 policy reviews to my existing clients. Okay na yun. Yung whatever the intention is, okay naman yun. So at least, simple lang. So 5 clients, ipa-policy review mo. Okay, what else? So pwede pa rin, siguro I would suggest at least 3 to the business goal, 2 sa personal goal. Sige.
Okay, sige. Yung sa personal goal, find a place for a family outing.
Okay. So probably I would suggest like 3 options. Parang ganon. Would it be okay?
Okay.
Parang, di ba?
Okay.
Kasi syempre, madali naman mag-search. Dapat lang nakapagsulat ka na siguro na meron ka ng 3 option, parang gano'n. Okay ba yun?
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Ano pa ba?
Okay lang yun kung nahihirapan tayo mag-isip. Kasi gano'n talaga. That's why we need time to really plan our week.
Oo, ang hirap mag-isip.
Gano'n.
Yeah.
Ganun talaga. So, I would suggest, pencil book para lang for the purpose of time. Dates.
Okay, pencil book dates.
For the family outing.
Right.
Tama ba yun?
Yes.
So, dapat this week, meron ka ng pencil book na date. At least meron ka ng date na working in mind, di ba? Ayun. O one more sa business goal.
Set 5 policy reviews as referral for VIP. Pwede ba yun, one-on-one meeting with my leader?
Oh yeah, pwede yun. So set a one-on-one meeting with my leader. So with my UM.
UM.
Tama ba to?
UM.
Oh yan. So yan, perfect.
My,
yung confidence mo or yung motivation. Okay yun.
Yes.
So again, pag hindi natuloy, no lang siya. Pag natuloy, yes na daw, sabi ng UM. So yun lang. So, isi-check mo lang yan on a Sunday night, probably check mo lang to, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Ganon. So, kung ilan yung yes, pag 100%, yes. So, ibig sabihin, you had a good week. Yun lang naman yun. So, you just check on your week and then, ang goal mo is ulit next week. Sulat mo lang ulit ano yung mga gagawin mo for the week. Do you like this?
Yes. Sir DJ, okay, saan mo siya
Sige,
pwede i-calibrate? Pag halimbawa talagang alam mo parang, halimbawa, June, July, ano na, July, August, September, napakalayo, parang, parang kung mag-i-stick ka pa dito sa goal mo, pwede mo ba siyang i-calibrate or, yung gano'n? Hindi. Tapusin
Sa
talaga
akin,
dapat ang program.
Sa akin walang problema naman. No? For me, kaya sa simula pa lang, you decide kung if this is really achievable in 12 weeks. That's the first question eh.
Okay.
Kasi di ba, pag sinabi mong gusto ko talaga to, gawin mo talaga lahat ng kailangan gawin for the next 12 weeks.
Okay.
Kasi di ba kung, let's say, kung bababaan ko rin yung goal ko sa gitna after week 8 or week 7, di ba? Di parang nawala yung purpose ng 12-week year.
Okay.
Oo, na gusto nga natin ma-achieve yung something that we achieve in 12 months. Ma-achieve natin in 12 weeks. Eh. So, let's have a certain goal na stretch pero still achievable. Yung ganon.
Tsaka yung pinag-isipan talaga
naman,
na talagang yun ang gusto.
DJ,
Tama.
pa-interrupt ng sandali.
Go.
I think yung sinasabi ni Ka, kunyari, ito, week 1, ito yung goals niya. Tapos, sabihin mo na meron dyan dalawang hindi pala goals, tactics niya. Tapos, meron dyan dalawang tactics na hindi niya nakompleto, hindi niya nasunod. Pag sinasabi niyang calibrate, baka sa week 2, i-adjust niya. Parang kailangan next week, hindi lang 3 kliyente yung meet ko, whatever, ganon. Hindi lang 2 o 3 policy review, idadagdag ko yun dito sa week 2.
Tama. Lakihan ko pala yung screen ko lang para lang mas makita nyo kasi napansin ko sa iPad ko maliit. Ayan. So, ayan.
For the tactics, sir, kasi parang yun yung pwede mong iba-ibahin. Di ba?
Yeah. Tama naman po, Miss Eva. Actually, yung tactics
yun yung naisip
talaga.
kong calibration na sinasabi ni Ka, baka ganon.
Oh, yes. Actually, yes for both.
Okay.
Sagutin ko muna yung sa goal. Yung sa goal, sa simula pa lang, let's be really clear. Kasi
tama
guys,
yung goal, clear.
Diba? Hindi lang naman isa yung goal natin. Diba? Meron pa tayong recruitment goal. Kunyari ako si Ka, meron pa akong recruitment goal, meron pa akong policy count goal. Pero for WAM, ito yung talagang isa lang yung goal na pipiliin ko. Diba kasi hindi lang naman ito yung trabaho natin. Marami pa tayong ibang goal eh. So we have to be clear sa simula pa lang anong gusto ko. Yun.
Yes.
So we really, diba? So we have to commit to that by hook or by crook. Kung hindi mo naman siya, kunyari lang Ka, ganito, 1.9 million ANP ka lang, hindi ka pa ba happy nun? Diba? Diba? So we stick to the goal. For me, we stick to the goal kung yun talaga yung gusto mo. Diba? Tapusin natin. Then yes, yung sinasabi ni Miss Eva, we calibrate yung tactic if we feel it's not enough. Kunyari, bakit 5 policy review lang? Ang dami ko ng client, 100 na yan. What is 10? Diba? Parang ganon. So yon. Or parang hindi enough tong mga gantong activities ko. What if I boost Facebook ads? Kunyari lang. No? Ibahin ko yung strategy ko. Tactic ko for this week, makapag-boost ako ng Facebook ads para dumami yung leads ko. Aside from this thing na ginagawa ko, that will be your tactic. Ganon yung magiging conversation nyo actually doon sa WAM group nyo. Na ginawa ko, yes ako rito sa lahat, pero ang layo pa rin sa business goal. So okay, gagawin ko pa rin itong mga to. Pero aside from these things, I'll add a tactic. Gawin ko tong tactic na to kasi tingin ko makakatulong to. Something like that. So, okay ba yun? So, yun.
Yes.
Yun. Yes. And then, kung meron ka namang hindi nagawa, kunyari, let's say, tinamad ka talaga, wala kang ginawa rito, you can have the option to, let's say, nakalimutan ni Ka, na busy sa work, which si Ka, ganun talaga. Hindi niya talaga na, for some reason, hindi pa rin siya nakapag-pencil book ng dates. Hindi, lagyan mo ulit next week kung talagang gusto mo yan, di ba? Tapos kapag 3 weeks na yung lumalabas, pwedeng questionin ng kawam niya yan. Ka, bakit 3 weeks na yan, wala pa rin nangyayari? Gusto mo ba talaga? Something like that. Diba? So that's where you can coach one another. Right? So, clear ba?
Clear.
Any question? What other questions do you have? I'll just stop the recording.